really starting to kick up out there. A cup of hot tea would go down just right.
Look, why don't we just pass on the tea, okay? You can see we're just about to have dinner.
I see. You laid a beautiful table. Dr. DeAngelis is obviously a man of good taste.
I'll be sure to tell him you said so.
You and I are the only ones in the house?
I'm expecting Micah at any moment.
Oh. You can never count on men to be on time. Can't really count on them for much of anything, for that matter. The things we women have to endure for the love of a good man. Oh, I bet that's the doctor right now saying he's running late. Hello?
Oh, tell me dinner's not on the table.
And getting colder by the minute. You're running late.
Listen, something coming up at the hospital. It's a perfect story for a night like this. You give me a cognac and a roaring fire, and I'll give you the whole story. I'll be home soon.
Bye. Well, you were right.
Oh, don't give me credit. Men are always so predictable. You can always tell what they're going to do or say before they do. Women, on the other hand, are opaque. You can never guess what a woman's thinking. I suppose that's what intrigues men about us on one hand. It scares them to death on the other.
Hi. Is everything okay? You look ill.
You'd be sick, too, if you'd seen what I'd seen.
What'd you see?
Story of my life. If you missed the book, wait for the movie. Of course, I'll be playing myself. No one else wanted the part. Watch out. I might be contagious.
Did I miss something?
Don't ask me. Excuse me, I don't recall inviting you in.
This isn't a social call. I just want you to know that we have the area staked out and my men are armed. We also have a picture of Andy, so there's no way she's come within a country mile of this place.
What do you mean, Andy?
Ken Mathis's alter ego and partner in crime. Although she makes him look like an amateur knight in Dixie, the point is the place is safe. I'll be in touch with you in the morning.
McCabe, you're not going anywhere.
Talked to the newspaper a while ago. They said the skies are ready to open up in Santa Barbara.
Oh, no. You don't think that storm's gonna come down here, do you?
Oh, I thought rain was supposed to be lucky for a wedding.
Oh, that kind of luck I don't need. I'm enough of a wreck.
Are you nervous?
As a cat. I didn't even touch my dinner.
I saw you breathe after the third lobster tail.
Well, I guess some people bite their nails when they're nervous. I take my anxiety out on hapless crustaceans.
Well, not me. I comprised my vows early so I can kind of pass the PWH.
PWH?
Pre-wedding hysteria.
Did it help?
Well, I learned something. It doesn't matter that you punch keyboards all your life, writing articles. When you tell somebody you want to spend the rest of their life with them in a very intimate way, pretty tough.
You found that out too, did ya?
Maybe we should collaborate a little, huh?
Well, I don't want you stealing my ideas.
This is California, baby. It's 50-50 all the way. Half yours, half mine. We share.
And that's after the wedding. Until then, you're on your own.
Okay.
But if it's any consolation, my vows turned out cheesier than a dime store greeting card.
Really? Okay, I'm consoled. Something wrong?
It's the night before I'm about to marry the man of my dreams. What could be wrong?
You sure there's nothing wrong?
I lied.
About what?
About my vows. You see, they're not really dime store stuff at all. As a matter of fact, I think they're more of a cross between Shakespeare and Elizabeth Barrett Browning, so yours had better darn well be up to snuff.
Really? Well, if snuff on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being snuff, mine's pretty snuff, maybe snuff minus.
Well, then I guess we'll let the guests decide.
Yeah, guests. Oh, I forgot to call the guests. It completely slipped my mind.
Did not. I heard you phoning from the other room.
Well, you little sneak. Is that what you're going to be like? Looking through my mail and going through my pockets while I'm asleep? Because if you are, this marriage, I'll tell you what.
Yes.
We could cut the cartoon and head right to the feature presentation if you'd like.
I say we cut to the end credits and go to bed.
Bed? Like as in sleep bed, or?
I mean, as in, where are you going to? Sleep, I mean.
Oh. Well, I thought I'd just, hop right in that old sack with you, maybe.
Well, I think you better sleep again. See, it's a tradition on the night before the wedding that the brides sleep alone.
Oh, I see. Well, what do you say we just, like, change and make our own tradition? What do you say about that?
What do you say about sleeping on the floor?
You want me to stay?
Well, this isn't a social call. It's just that if my mother was in some kind of danger, then I would feel a lot better having you around. That's all.
That's all.
You can fill me in on this whole Andy situation.
Okay, I guess I do owe you an explanation on that score. Maybe we could sell a few others while we're at it.
Anything's possible.
Do you mind if I use your phone? I'd like to have my calls forwarded here if I could use your house as the center of my operations.
Sure. Be my guest.
Cheers, McCabe. What's the word on that APB? Has Reese phoned in? If he does, will you reroute the calls here to the Capitol House? I will be here until further notice. Yes.
What now?
I think somebody just read my mind.
Looks like the whole city's sitting in the dark. I guess Santa Barbara will be in for a baby boom in about 9 months.
You know, it seems a shame to let all this good food go to waste. And in weather like this, who knows when your host is expected? You might as well just sit down and eat. I've already had my dinner. I could serve you.
Look, Andy, I really appreciate the effort that you're putting out here. But standing here having idle chit-chat with my estranged husband's girlfriend is a little too civilized for my blood. So I hope you won't find me rude when I ask what exactly you're doing here.
I thought it was obvious. You and I have some unfinished business to attend to.
Can't be Micah already. Reese, don't break down the door. Your new girlfriend will think you're uncouth.
Andy?
You have some other girlfriends you'd like to tell me about?
Then she is here.
Yeah, front and center. My new best friend. Well, she was here. Guess she didn't like my cooking.
Andy! What was she doing here?
I was just about to find that out when you came screaming up the driveway.
Well, when did she get here?
I don't know, 5-10 minutes ago.
Andy!
Oh. There's always food.
Joe, No.
What?
No, 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 no. Don't.
What? Look, if you don't like my cooking, there are people in this world who do like my cooking, who find it to be very delicious and wonderful. What? Reese, what are you doing? Reese,
Would you just shut up?
Reese, what are you looking for? What are you looking for?
All right. You know how there's some kind of food, they give you gas, they don't agree with you, they give you heartburn, keep you up all night?
Yeah, well, you know my insides are like a billy goat. Nothing bothers me.
Okay. Well, I guarantee you, Joe, there's a dish on this table. I don't know which one it is. You scarf it down, you're not getting up.
Jody.
Ever.
Just.
You didn't tell me we were expecting company for dinner.
Well, what time did she leave? It was after 10. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Never mind. She just came. I'll call you back now. Well, we were about to call out the dogs.
Oh, good idea. Make them attack dogs, will you? Maybe they'll put me out of my misery.
No, I'm serious. We were practically frantic. Channing didn't get his goodnight kiss, and I'll settle for whatever I can get. What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Yeah.
Don't you mean what's right, Lionel?
Okay, what's right?
Nothing. Nada. Zilp. Zitch. Zero. Yeah. Bupkis. A big fat goose egg. Lionel, take a long, hard look at me and tell me what you see.
What do I see? Let's see. I see a beautiful woman who's, feisty and attractive and frivolous and sometimes unpredictable and definitely irresistible. I see my wife, my lover, and my very, very best friend.
Wrong. You see a lying, conniving, two-timing, double-dealing, murderous Medusa. And I could have been the original poster child for cunning and treachery.
Well, of course, it's all in the eye of the beholder.
Well, your eyes must be playing tricks on you. Maybe you should stop looking through those rose-colored glasses that you keep looking at me through. Take them off. Take a good look at me, Lionel. See me for what I really am. Because I love you too much to continue this farce any longer.
And what farce was that?
Our marriage. You're too good for me. I release you from your vows.
You what?
I'm divorcing you.
So much for my panic. Everybody is fast asleep upstairs. Could you help me light some of these, please?
Well, I don't know. I kind of like the darkness. Once your eyes get adjusted, you see all kinds of things.
Well, I like to keep my eyes closed in the dark, actually. Although I guess in some instances it's nice to have a little light. Yeah.
Ouch.
Then to curse the darkness.
Well, I thought all you Capwells were immune to such common occurrences as power outages.
Nah. Sometimes we have to muddle along like the rest of you peons. We also like to go to church on Sundays, you know. We're not very good at balancing our checkbooks, and if we skip dinner, which I happen to do tonight, I tend to get a little grumpy and ravenous.
Well, I'm not too much into church, but I can balance my checkbook on the nose of a seal, and I make a great Denver omelet.
Ooh. Well, I think we're in luck, because you know why? The stove is gas. It's not electric.
Okay.
Yes.
So why don't you find an omelet pan?
Oh.
And I'll light some more of these.
Okay.
So I guess that was just rumors I heard that the Capwells had their own power generator. Just a rumor, huh?
I only wish these were just rumors.
Warren, I don't get it. What is this?
Well, this is going to guarantee that I have a good night's sleep. You have your side, I have my side. You got a problem with that?
Oh. You ripped this off from It Happened One Night.
Listen, if it's good enough for Clark Gable, it's good enough for me. And by the way, tomorrow night, the Jericho wall comes down. But we should have some sort of policy here. Let's say you need something, or you need me, or I need you. We should just be able to just duck under the covers right here and just be able to sit together, snuggle, or talk.
I want to do a lot more than talk tomorrow night. I want to be everything to you.
Well, who says you won't be?
I just don't want history repeating itself. I don't want my past getting in the way of our future.
Well, BJ, you know, people are disappointed all their lives because their expectations are too high. Like this Jericho wall and wedding nights. Everybody thinks a wedding night has got to be the best thing in the world and they have to be the best lover. But in reality, it's all about the two people that are involved. And as far as I'm concerned, you started my sparks the first day I met you. And I can't wait to live the rest of my life with you. God, that was great. I ought to write that down and quote myself for my vows tomorrow. No, that was very impressive.
Hopeless. I'm exhausted. Let's get some sleep, huh?
Big day tomorrow.
Big day.
Night, night.
Night.
Yeah. Lights out.
In Greece, they break plates, but after the meal.
So I'll pay for the damage.
No, I'd rather you explain.
In a minute. So you say, Andy, she was here, what, 10 minutes ago?
About that.
Did she touch anything? The food, the wine?
Yes, she was checking things out.
Reese, what's going on here?
It's Andy Klein. She killed Ken Mathis.
Andy Klein? You're Andy Klein?
She's not my Andy Klein. She killed Ken Mathis. And she tried to kill Sophia.
In God's name, why?
Because she's pathologically jealous. And the bad news is she's got a new name on her hit list.
Who?
You.
I'm loving this.
Are you?
Yes. I didn't know you could cook without power.
Baby, I got the power. It's the juice I need.
How about some juice of the grape?
No, I never touch this stuff when I'm cooking.
Mm. A purist? Where did you learn how to do this?
Well, actually, I had a romantic fever when I was a kid, so I used to watch all those cooking shows with Chow and the Galloping Gourmet. So it's kind of stuck with me, and I have a knack for things in the kitchen.
Rheumatic fever?
Yep.
It must have been kind of tough.
Well, I survived. What about you? What was it like growing up in all this pomp and circumstance?
I survived.
Oh, really?
What was it like? Really?
Really? No. You talked to me about how it was difficult for you to live down your sister's death. Well, it was difficult for me to live up to my sister's life. You see, Eden cast this enormous shadow.
So that's the way it was for you, huh? Living underneath her shadow.
Mm-hmm. For a really long time. I was kind of happy to be there, too. I saw Eden as this golden girl who led this golden life, so I thought if I just sat there, maybe some of the glitter would hit me on the way down.
So you want to be just like her, huh?
No. No. It was different than that, really. I wanted to be her. I thought that Eden lived a life that was kind of like the magical mystery tour, I guess. And if I could just possess her secret, then my life would be perfect, too.
So how long did that phase last?
What time is it? Kidding. Maybe I'm half kidding. Oh, boy. McCabe, you know, I think maybe I've learned something in my life. I'd like to think that I've matured a little bit. It's just dawning on me that as I hoped to be like Eden, I thought maybe it would validate my existence. And I guess that's why I wanted to drive the same cars as Eden and wear the same clothes and read the same books.
And love the same loves? Did it go that far?
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, if I thought for 1 minute that you meant that, So I got a call from a friend of mine at Interpol today. This hasn't exactly been burning a hole in my pocket. But here you go.
Who's going to answer the phone if I call this number?
I'm sure you'll know the name as well as your own.
Cruz?
Hey, there's the phone. Why don't you go ahead and make your call?
It's not my eyes that are deceiving me. No, I think it's my ears because I could swear that you said that you wanted to divorce me.
You heard right. But this is not for myself, mind you. No, this is a mission of mercy. There's nothing I wouldn't sacrifice for the man I love.
Well, the man you love wonders why you want to get divorced.
Because I want to save you from yourself. You see, when you married me, you obviously didn't realize what it was that you were getting into. So you just go ahead and tell the judge anything you want.
I'm going to tell a judge I adore you.
Tell the judge that you married me under false pretenses.
Well, okay. Humanity can lie a little bit once in a while. It keeps one from despair and boredom.
Lionel, tell them that I trapped you into matrimony.
Okay, I got one for that. Life is a tin of sardines, and we're all looking for the key, right? No?
Lionel, I'm not fit to shine your shoes.
Oh, well, I can run barefoot through your hair, my love.
Lionel, you're not listening. I'm beneath you.
Not last Friday.
Would you forget about last Friday? I'm pond scum. I'm like a joke that backfires, like an audit notice from the IRS, like Last week's Chinese takeout. What do you need me for?
Ah, at last, an intelligent question.
So? What's the answer?
Are you all right, Joe?
Just dandy.
Well, that's good, because I don't think you're gonna like this next part very much.
Well, you know, it would be hard for you to top your last act.
Really?
What are you doing? You're arresting me? There's a homicidal maniac on the loose and you're busting me?
I'm just placing you in protective custody.
This is ridiculous. Micah!
I'm just gonna take you down to the station so I can keep an eye on her.
Oh!
This is totally unnecessary. If she is in danger here, I'll take care of her myself.
Excuse me. I'm a cop, remember? I can babysit myself.
Joe, this is non-negotiable. You're coming with me.
No!
No. Coming with me. I'll take care of it. Do you understand?
Look!
I say she's coming with me.
And I say somebody answer the phone before I get torn in two! Ugh.
Yes. It's for you. It's Sawyer.
You're gonna have to hold the phone up for me. Thank you. Hi, honey. What? Where? What time? Well, yeah, of course. We'll see you there tomorrow. Bye, sweetie.
What? What did Sawyer want?
Well, B Jay called from Laguna Beach. She's there with Warren. They're getting married tomorrow.
I was the first, B Jay. And I will be the last. Always.
No. No, you're dead. It's finished.
It may be finished, B Jay, but it's certainly not over. As long as you look at Warren, you will always see me. You will always feel my arms around you. You will always remember my touch. Now tell me, B Jay, do you see me? Tell me you don't feel me. Huh? You go straight to hell. Who's gonna send me there? You? Huh?
If that's what it takes.
You haven't got what it takes, Warren. You really don't. I'm somewhere you can't reach me. You can't even touch me because I'm deep inside, PJ.
I can and I'll die trying.
Be my guest. You see, you can't save her because you can't even save yourself.
Liar! A liar!
Oh, this is sweet. Real sweet. Your girlfriend's fighting your battle, Warren. Must make you feel like a real big man, huh?
It's not his battle, Frank. It's mine. Warren can't save my life. Only I can. If anybody's riding to my rescue, it's me.
You're not strong enough.
I'm getting stronger every day. You know, the funny thing is I always had this power. I just didn't know it. It's like Dorothy in Oz. I'm gonna click my heels together 3 times and say I am not to blame. And I'll be home and I'll be free of you.
You need me, BJ.
No, Frank. You don't exist in my life anymore.
In a minute, I'm gonna wake up. And you're never gonna haunt my dreams again. I'm gonna count to 3, and you'll be gone. I am not to blame. I am not to blame. I am not to blame. Warren?
You're having a nightmare.
Yeah, I was. It's all right now. It's all right now.
So I guess I'm losing a daughter tomorrow.
Looks like it.
Well, actually, that works out okay. This way you can go down to Laguna with me, and I know you'll be safe.
No, she'll drive down with me.
You know, I don't remember anybody inviting you. See, this way, you can come with me to Laguna. We can see our daughter get married. You'll be safe. The police will find Andy, take her into custody. You come home with me safe and sound.
Yeah, she'll just be as safe with me as she would be with you.
I'm a cop, pal. Licensed to kill if I have to. Now, you might be pretty good with a scalpel, but it's just not the same thing.
Well, to these eyes, the only thing you've been able to demonstrate so far is selecting a serial killer for a lover.
All right, time out, you two. We have already been through this, okay? Now, for the sake of argument, Reese is right. I'll drive down to Laguna with him, and hopefully they will catch this lunatic by the time I get home.
There. See, now she's making some sense. Why don't you grab your purse and we'll go.
I'm gonna need more than that.
We'll just buy it when we get there. Come on.
Wait. Take a memo. The wedding is at the Vista Del Mar Hotel.
The Vista Del Mar.
In Laguna, Niguel. You show up there at about noon, and we can toast the bride and groom before you escort me to the ceremony.
Oh, I'll be there with bells on.
Okay. I'm going to come quietly now, officer.
Oh, fat chance.
Grab my coat. Gosh, thanks.
That was cute, that little kiss. Is that for my benefit?
No, it was for mine. I hope you have the keys to these handcuffs, because I really don't want to show up at my daughter's wedding bound and shackled and stuck with my arms behind my back, escorting.
Okay, the question was, what do I get from you? Is that? Yeah. Okay, very simply put, you're my wife. I love you.
What is there to love, Lionel?
What?
And do I greet you at the door with a pipe and a pair of slippers every night?
Mm-hmm.
Half of what you say goes over my head. The other half goes in one ear and out the other. When I'm not buried in my own work, I'm so busy meddling in other people's lives that I don't give you the time of day.
But you have given me the time of my life. Hey, what about the way we got married? Treading the board at Mason's play, huh?
I got arrested.
Hey, Gina, okay, so our honeymoon was a couple of weeks late. So what? Oh, come on, Gina. I know everything there is to know about you, practically, all right? Since 10 minutes after you walked into this town, we've known each other. I don't know why we waited this long to get where we're at. What I feel is if I waited all my life for you. So, the only thing I can tell you is that nothing you can do or say is going to change the way I feel about you, okay?
Well, you're either very nearsighted or very romantic.
I believe that all love is myopic, but the eyes only see the pictures. The heart goes deeper.
you go, McCabe. You did the right thing. You're an honorable man. Let the best thing go in your life. Well, here's the one guy who won't finish last. Hell, I was never in the race to begin with.
McCabe? Who are you talking to?
No one important.
He's very important to me. You know that paper you gave me?
Mm-hmm.
Wrong number. Come on. Dinner's getting cold.
Stand back.
Wow. Now that is no Denver omelet.
Actually, it's a Greek Denver omelet. It's got grape leaves and olives.
Well, I can honestly say that I've never seen anything quite like this. Now, you did not learn this from Julia Child, right?
No, from Stavros Salamandros. He was a Greek, on the Greek diner from around my corner in Chicago, from my house. He gave me the recipe, and he made me swear never to give it away.
Well, I promise you that your secret is very safe with me, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, try it. Good, huh? Good.
This is really good.
Now, would I lie to you?
No. No, you wouldn't. You're an amazing man, McCabe. Has anybody ever told you that?
Now they have.
Mr. Del Mar, Laguna. I'll be there, Jody, at noon. I'll be there. With bells on.
I'll be there.
You want to talk about it?
No, I don't think so. I just want you to hold me.
Well, you can have that anytime you want it.
Wait just a minute. We don't need this anymore. I want you to make love to me more.